Hi everyone, Richard here with Just Cause 3, and our aim here is pretty straightforward. We want to run the game absolutely maxed at 1080p resolution, and we want to see frame rates stay north of 60 FPS. To achieve that, we've pulled out the big guns, Nvidia's GeForce GTX 970 and AMD's Radeon R9 390. Let's cut to the chase here. In most benchmark tests, the R9 390 is pretty much on par or indeed faster than the GTX 970, though there's a lot of factory overclocked Nvidia cards out there that will put the green team into contention. R970 is a lowly Zotac model with a paltry 20 MHz factory OC, so it's as good as stock really, while on the other hand R390 is the mammoth Asus Direct CU3 model with a 70 MHz OC out of the box. Regardless, at 1080p we see fairly equivalent performance between the two. Average frame rates come in at 68.5 FPS for the 390 and 70.5 for the GTX 970. However, even paired with the mighty Core i7 6700K, we still can't avoid the stutter issue that most of the AMD cards have with this game. The end result being a minimum 43 FPS for the 390 and a much more substantial 57 FPS on Nvidia. So we've covered this elsewhere, but just to recap, what is causing the stutter on AMD cards? Well, basically intense action involving explosions and physics causes frame time spikes, while moving at speed through the open world can also sometimes cause the issue. What's interesting here is that the issue seems to vary somewhat between setups, and while the R9 390 has its moments where things are really not great, it's somewhat improved over some of the other tests we've done that you can see elsewhere on the channel. It's interesting to note that we do see some very occasional stutter on the Nvidia side too. We'll leave you with the rest of this analysis, but it's the final clip you really need to check out, a minigun sequence that does a really good job of highlighting the difference between AMD and Nvidia at this time. Fingers crossed the developers and or AMD sort this out with an update, but it would really be much more ideal if issues like this could be pinpointed before a game actually comes out. Anyway, that's all we have for now. As always, you can support us by liking this video if you found it useful, or you can really push the boat out by subscribing. That's all for now, thanks for watching.